WNJC 1360 AM. Good afternoon, Gloucester County. How you guys doing? This is the Power Hour right here on South Jersey's in Philadelphia's Renaissance radio station. She is a mother of two, both aged 9 and 6. Before having children, she was the advertising manager to Marie Claire magazine down in NYC. Bradi worked in Country magazine as the beauty advertising director. Along with her partner, Terry Starr, is also a mother of two between the ages of 13 and 9, and is also the co-founder of MYWORKSBUTTERFLY.com, which we're going to talk to them about a little bit. Terry is currently a full-time career in recruitment marketing, spans from 29 years, including 5 years of Monster.com. Bradi and Terry, you guys there?
Yes, we are. Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, thanks for having us.
No problem. Now, I know we're going to get into a little bit about your website, but before we do, can you tell my listeners a little about you guys self?
Sure. As you said, I'm a mother of two, and prior to becoming a stay-at-home mom and a working mom, I worked in advertising at Marie Claire in Town and Country.
Okay.
And over the years, and talking to thousands of stay-at-home moms and moms looking to re-enter the workforce, collectively, Terry and I just believed there needed to be a space for all of these women to gather, to journey together, to find resources and information to help them back to work, and to also help those working moms that are trying to juggle it all.
What inspired you guys to start MyWorkButterfly.com?
Well, initially, when Bradi left the workforce, she started a Mommy and Me program.
Okay.
And during these 8 years, she heard from all these brilliant, wonderful, talented mothers who had left the workforce to have children, who were really struggling with, how can they get back to the workforce, and, where can they go to get help or support in this journey that, I guess, fear and other, moments of guilt perhaps had prevented them from returning. So Bradi and I met a year ago. My background is focused on online marketing and developing social networks and web-based strategies. And so Bradi and I got together and created what is now MyWorkButterfly.com. And, we haven't looked back since. And little did we know a year ago, given the economy, how relevant our site would be.
Who should join My Work Butterfly?
I would say any mom who is looking to re-enter the workforce as a means of creating financial independence. For many moms today, it's a matter of survival as their husbands have been laid off or perhaps their hours have been cut. So it's, again, for that woman who is journeying back to work. And it's also for that woman who hasn't stopped working perhaps and works every day and has to come home still and put food on the table and cook dinner and pack lunches, who just tries to juggle it all.
Definitely where the whole recession thing is definitely like a big importance to always have a job. Were you once a butterfly? And if so, what was that experience like?
I am the working mom who never left the workforce. And, I certainly went off on maternity leave. I've had two children. Both times I left the workforce for 3 months. And I have to say the first time I left the workforce, I really had concern about coming back to my full-time career, which took me traveling quite often. But, fortunately, I was employed by an ad agency that really was making it the opportunity more flexible. It was important to the organization that other mothers who would come after me would know that, there would be an opportunity for them to manage sort of that work-life flexibility or harmony.
Okay.
So, I certainly have had my moments flitting about as a butterfly, from place to place, trying to figure it all out. But I think Bradi may be more, maybe have taken flight a little bit higher than I in this instance.
But, we truly describe butterflies, as all moms who, sort of are constantly in motion, and we just want to make it clear to empower moms on their journey, to let them know that they do not, in fact, have to choose one side of the grass or the other to be a stay-at-home mom or strictly a working mom, that it is possible to achieve professional and personal aspirations at the same time, and we truly believe that that is the definition of a butterfly, and we are every bit of that.
How can somebody sign up for your website, and what do you suggest the first thing new members do on the site?
Okay, well, when you sign on to MYWORKSBUTTERFLY.com, you'll see in the upper right-hand corner there's a sign up or sign in tab. All they have to do is click on the sign up tab and follow the prompts. And it works very much like a Facebook, where they can upload photos and include personal information, include links back to blogs or any websites that they might own.
Okay.
We ask them to include a little bit about themselves. Terry and I, once they're signed onto the site, every single person we write a personal welcome to, and this is a huge point of difference for us. It is not an automated response. So when the moms are able to tell us a little bit about themselves, whether they've just been laid off or they're looking for a job, we can specifically point them to the content that is relevant to where they're at in life. So if they're looking for a job, we'll say, we'll speak to our resident career coach who is on hand to help them and guide them to their path, their career path, if you will. And then we also point them to our job board, which has over 10,000 job opportunities for them. So it's really important that the more information the members provide us with is the better we can help them at the end of the day.
All right, cool. Now, when I had a chance to brief your site while I was looking up some information for you guys, I noticed you have some famous celebrities, mothers, on your website right now. Is it possible you can name a few, or?
Sure. We actually launched at the home of Malak Compton Rock, who actually was named Philanthropist of the Year and is the wife of Chris Rock. We personally interviewed and have support from Kathy Lee Gifford, Emmy, who is the plus-size supermodel who you may have seen last week on the show More to Love. She's the host of that show. We also have Jill Zarin from Real Housewives of New York City, Josie Bizette, and many others.
All right, cool. All right, we're going to take a little brief break. You can stick around for us a little bit?
Absolutely.
So, all right, we're going to take a break. Coming up right now, we got new music with Cassie and featuring Akon. Let's get crazy. And next half an hour, we're going to do DJ class, and we're going to continue with Terry and Brady for talk more about MyWorkButterflies.com. So stay tuned. It's WNJC 1360.